What up, y'all? It's your boy Knight2727, and we'll be taking a look at Hyrule Warriors for Nintendo Wii U. Right now, I'm just going to be showing you Adventure Mode. Adventure Mode's a nice little mode, basically mimics the original Nintendo game, Legend of Zelda, and you go throughout the map, and each map has a different challenge, and you have to do the requirement, and you unlock new things. So we're going to be taking a look at the first level. Basically, you gotta kill 300 enemies within 10 minutes. Not difficult. Link looks like a female right now. Don't really like that. So far, after getting a chance to sit down and actually play it, this really shows that this is a next-gen game. I mean, if you really look at it on a gamepad or the TV, it looks fantastic. It's running very smooth. A lot of things happening on the screen, at once. It's great. I mean, really look at it. It's very nice. Alright, so that right there is their weak spot, and you just have to time it, attack them then, and that's when you're going to accumulate the most damage. If you're just going to attack them, it's not going to be too much, damage you're going to get. Going to be spending a lot of time just swinging. I forgot about that. Yeah, nice little upgrades. I like how you can still use the items. It does still feel like Zelda. They ask you your controls, whether you want to play Dynasty Warrior controls or Zelda controls. That's nice. Bunch of items. I mean, this is a very well thought out game. I mean, like the classic lock-on system, same flips. Now here's his opening. Too late, so he's not too strong, so I can just strike him and he'll die pretty fast. Never mind. Here comes him. Too far away. Bust out the super moves. It's nice to see nice big boss battles. It doesn't necessarily feel too much like Dynasty Warriors. Like, it is like a Zelda universe, a Zelda story, but it's just basically you're doing the things that you would do in Dynasty Warriors, but it's still a Zelda game. So it's all Zelda characters and stuff, as you see enemies from old games making appearances. This is a Zelda universe game, just in the Dynasty Warriors kind of fighting style, basically. So, the traditional story. It's actually a good game, so it's an original title that you should definitely check out. You guys are missing out if you don't get this one. And I mean, look how smooth it's playing. A bunch of enemies. Looks fantastic. I'd say it's worth it, and there's a lot of content. This is just the adventure mode. This is just a particular challenge. There's still the story. There's still free play, challenge mode. There's DLC coming. Club Nintendo gave out Ganondorf. 2 outfits for Ganondorf. Just for getting it within like a certain amount of days from release. And Club Nintendo gives you that, so you can download that. I already got mine. There's also $20 you can drop, and you'll just get all the DLC, which isn't bad because you get a couple of different packs. I believe it's 4 different DLC packs, and Dark Link will be available immediately after purchase. And of course, the other ones, they tell you the release dates of the other ones. I mean, that's definitely worth it. You get a lot of content. This is a game that keeps you coming back. And you know, you get what's good is that the characters feel different. So if you want to switch to somebody else because you're tired of him, or you're tired of his combos, there is a drastic change when you select somebody else, like Sheik or somebody. It's crazy. You know, she can send like a typhoon at you and stuff. But Link is just more swordplay, but then there's also other weapons. There's a fire rod. And there's 300. So Hyrule Warriors is a fantastic title. Let's show you something else. Let's see what else we can do. Alright. So, for your characters, you can upgrade and all that. I can show you. Back out of this. That was my first time, like, checking out Adventure Mode. It's pretty nice. And do free. Alright, so if you press the plus button, you can pick what character you want. You go to badges, you can basically do different attacks and they do different things, so you can add to the combo. And you know, they have it for different weapons as well. Defense. Stuff, you know, classic makes sense. More stuff. So it's nice that there's the same amount of detail that it was in Dynasty Warrior games where you can do all these things. If one of your other characters are below, you can up his level and just have to pay for it. You know, make potions and stuff. Merge weapons together, add elements. So, pretty decent game in the long run. I think it should be an instant classic. I hope this one sells very well. It's very worth it. Gonna show off some Sheik. Let's see what weapons. Anything good? Sheik so far, I love to play as. Way different than I thought she'd end up. Kind of similar to how she plays in Smash Brothers. Boy, I'm not sure if we're going to do all of this mission. This one's very long. But I just want to show you some gameplay. This one's very important. that the ones that are flashing, you have to go up there, flashing on the map that you have to go capture. And basically you just, stand in there, fight, and take out everybody, and then take out the boss of that to take over. And like keeping control of that throughout this particular mission is crucial. So you have to make sure you stay in control. Nice variety of enemies. Classic enemies that you've seen before. So I'm going to take over this one. He's down. Alright, time to stop messing around. Can we go capture the other one? She's in trouble, don't really care. The only thing I hate about this is like there's a lot going on. You got a lot of enemies taking, you gotta take on at one time, and it's just like so much to do. To run over here, run over there, do this, do that. Can we get some voice acting? I can't always take the time to read all of this while having to fight like, 60 enemies sitting right here. Probably more than that. All swarming me at one time, and then trying to figure out which way in the map I need to figure out which trail I'm trying to go while trying to read this sentence. It's just like, can we get some voice acting? And this is how some of the Dynasty Warrior games are. It's just how it is. And of course Zelda as well, because they don't talk, which is dumb. And like certain Nintendo games need to just start talking, honestly, because Mario, Luigi, they speak sentences all the time. On all of the games, they'll say like a whole phrase, something new for every game. They speak, they just don't speak in sentences. Link, it's either he's a Pokemon or something, I don't know, maybe it just says Link, and that's why you know what his name is. Because even in this, he just awkwardly stares at you, and you're like, come on, Link, this way, man. I don't know, is he a special child or something? Who knows, but it would be nice if he spoke. Oh, man. Look at all of this action. I'm getting impatient with this guy because it's not even really showing his weak point. Waiting for him to expose. Yeah, there's one of them. Oh, now he finally does it. Jeez. Here are super power-ups, and I can switch to the bomb. And now I'll turn my bomb into that. When will this finish him? Right. I love that attack. I never get tired of seeing that. What else does she have? Alright. Just get caught up in the action. It's just so fluid, so action packed. So many combos, upgrades. This is what you want. You know, I love beat 'em up, so this is why I feel right at home with this kind of game. And the fact that it's actually well done, it's fantastic. What are you doing? Don't die. Gonna fail the mission. Here's where the action been at. Nothing I can really do about them. Oh well. They got a link over there. It should be fine. Alright, I guess I gotta go back. See, there's more stuff up here. I'm going for the action. This is just for the sake of the video to show you guys action-packed footage, that's all. I'll let you know a little bit about the game so you can actually see it in case you didn't already. Really get to see like what it is that you do in the game. So if you're a fan of action, this is definitely a game for you. I mean, just non-stop. You know, great graphics, smooth gameplay, ton of combos, a lot of versatility, a lot of Zelda feel, you know, nostalgia, all that. even down to the the original Nintendo game that you're playing in the adventure mode. Secret little spiders like Ocarina of Time with N64. There's a lot of nods to Zelda. It's awesome. It's just, the gameplay is just Dynasty Warriors, but at the same time, it's so much more Zelda. They try to be humble, and say, oh, it's not more Zelda, it's equal. Come on, it's a Zelda game. The story's all Zelda characters, but it's just a Dynasty Warriors style game that you're programming. That's it. So it's heavy Zelda. Don't listen to them. Oh man, here's where the action is. Oh no. Fantastic action. Not gonna let me up here just yet. Oh boy, he's tough. Look out for little things like this. This will be a secret. Classic Zelda. See, this is what I say is more Zelda heavy. Bam, right there. And you find a secret. Classic boulders, rubies. So definitely Zelda heavy. And this is why this is so good. It's not just, they changed up the rules. Things are a little hectic, you're seeing Hyrule in a different sense where this is war, and you actually get a sense of being in this war, taking on hordes and hordes of enemies as Zelda, or Link, or Sheik, whoever, Ganondorf. Can't wait to get my mitts on. Definitely doing a Ganondorf video. Alright, let's see what's up in here. Yeah, more action. You guessed it. That's why I can't get sick of this. So much versatility, so many things to do, different weapons, different characters, upgrades, different costumes. It's just a lot. It's a lot to do. You know, some people sit there and say, like, these kind of games get repetitive. And in a sense, doesn't every game get repetitive because you do have to do the same thing? So, I mean, by that sense, not necessarily. It depends on what the missions are making you do. This is always get you running around, just like Dynasty Warriors, but it's I don't know, it's smoother, it's easier on the eyes because you see a horde of enemies on Dynasty Warriors. It really didn't look good. They just didn't polish them in any particular way. They didn't care. And it just, I guess, wanted to focus on, I guess, frame rate to make sure it at least ran smooth so all of those enemies don't really look good. And beat 'em ups, they're basically just, you know, random thugs or something, just the same character multiplied a bunch of times of a gang or something, what they normally do. So that's vintage style of it. We got boss battles, you know, familiar enemies and stuff. See, it's opening. Now if I get this little bar up top all the way down, and I get to do one of those jump up in the air attacks, stab it or something. Or just some kind of in general big attack. Like those God of War button sequence things, just without the buttons. Mm-hmm. So it's wounded. Alright. Did a good amount of damage. And it's retreating. Alright, well, this is just some gameplay. Just wanted to show you all some action-packed footage, and just to let you guys actually see what the game's like. You know, give you a nice, long, decent video, explain about the game mode, so you get to see what it is. And I mean, it's still Dynasty Warriors, but just all Zelda themed. You know, next-gen graphics, smooth gameplay, a lot of content, exactly what you would want out of it. Because it's a Zelda title is why it's so top-notch. Remember, they don't, when do you ever see like just a mediocre Zelda title? This is one of the top franchises, so of course they're going to make sure that this game is actually very good. They don't just, you know, just wing it just to wing it. They wouldn't do that because they care about the reputation of their exclusive games. So, yeah. But once again, I'm into the ITE 2727, and this is Hyrule Warriors. Thanks for watching.